Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In case you're brand new here, I'm Stav and this is my channel, She Equips Herself. Today we're going to be trying out the SIG 365 in 380. So Mac and I kind of on a whim decided to come to the range tonight. It's about 5:30. We're at Mass Firearms School in Holliston, which, fun fact, is where we met. And we're gonna do some shooting. We brought the Glock 42, which you guys might have seen me carrying a lot lately. It's a 380, so we're comparing it to the SIG 365 and 380. I know a lot of you like the SIG 365, so we're gonna do some shooting and see how we like it. So here they are. There's the 365. Here's the Glock 42. For any of my fellow Massachusetts residents, Mass Firearms School is really cool because they have a whole shop here. They have 2 ranges, a bunch of classes, and you can come here and try out different guns. They have a wall full of guns that you can rent out and try here at the range, which is really cool because we don't have to buy a gun to try it. You can actually try it before you buy it so you can see what you like, which is what I did when I was first looking for a concealed carry gun. I came here to Mass Firearms School, tried out some different guns, so that's really cool. If you can stop by here, it's a really great range. There's Mac. We did do a video where we compared the 365. I can't remember what we compared it to, but I'll link it up here in case you guys want to watch that too.
Hey guys, we're here comparing the SIG 365 in 380 to the Glock 42. We're not huge fans of the 365 and 9mm, not because there's anything wrong with it at all. It's a fine firearm. It definitely doesn't fit my hand, and Stav hasn't really enjoyed it, but we're here to see how the 380 works because both of us are big fans of the Glock 42, and there's all sorts of viewers out there that are always recommending the 365 and 380 rather than the Glock 42, so we're here to kind of take a look. First things I'm going to tell you right off the bat is it's not a perfectly direct comparison, but it's close. What I'm looking at, empty firearm, empty firearm. One thing you'll notice right off the bat is this with an 8-shot magazine is larger than this with a 10-shot magazine. So they're basically the same size. If we now compare the width, so we stack them up and we look at the width, we get right behind and we look at the 2 widths, they're basically the same width. Now, they're probably, I'm just guessing, they're going to be very similar height if we just take the magazines out. We'll see what that looks like. Is that basically the same height? I'd say it is.
Pretty close, yeah.
Now, if we take the 6-shot mag that fits flush in the Glock, you'll see that. And if we take a 10-shot mag that fits flush in the 365, now we can compare 10 rounds of 380 to 6 rounds of 380. But if you look at it from the top, you can see that the grip is fatter. No question about it. That magazine is fatter. I don't know if that's going to come into play, but the grip is fatter without question, even though the slide appears to be the same width. That could or could not affect concealment. We'll have to figure that out as we go. But very similar kind of layout as to our blueprint, if it was, or as far as what you're going to have for concealment. They're going to be real close. Okay,
just like playing with it and holding it initially, my first thought is that the mag release, I don't know if it's because it angles inward, it goes like this, and I have really small hands, so that's a little, it's just a little hard to reach for me. Like, it's hard to press it just like that. The Glock is much easier for me and my hand size. I don't know, just a first thought. Probably won't be an issue for Mac. I'm just gonna try some dry fire with both of them just to compare, see what the trigger feels like. All right, here's the SIG. Came all the way back. The reset feels kind of long. I can't crack it. It goes all the way back. That's the reset. There we go. The trigger doesn't feel bad, but it feels like a long reset. Alright, now let's see the Glock. the reset's all that different. I think I'm gonna have to shoot them and see what it feels like. I'm gonna link another video up here that Mac did all about the Glock 42 and why he loves it so much. If you haven't seen it, it's really good. It goes out over a lot of the features of the Glock 42, so check that out up here. Okay, now I'm gonna do 5 shots out of each gun. I'm gonna start with the Glock 42, just because I'm familiar with that. I wanna start with that first, and then shoot the SIG and see what that one feels like. So I'm gonna shoot 5 shots in different spots on the target so we can see the difference in my grooves. I'm gonna go nice and slow. All right, now we'll do the SIG. Malfunction. To be fair, a lot of people try out this gun, so it's probably been used a lot today. Maybe it's a little dirty. We'll cut them some slack there. All right, let's bring the target in. All right, there's my Glock group. There's my SIG group. I like the trigger on the Glock better, but maybe, I don't know if that's just because I'm used to it. The SIG was not that bad. The grip's not as comfortable though. Something hurts my thumb right here. Maybe it's because it's a fatter grip and I have smaller hands. First thoughts. It wasn't bad though. I'm gonna shoot a little bit more and then I'll give you some more thoughts on it. Chest is blocked. I like this gun. Okay, I just shot them a little bit. I have one miss with the SIG right here. We marked it so that I can see where my miss is. Now I'm gonna do some faster, I'm gonna do a rhythm fire drill. I'll try to do it pretty quickly and keep them in the boxes so we can see if I miss with whichever gun I miss with. If I do, hopefully I don't. We're gonna do the Glock first again. And now the SIG. All right, one miss with the Glock, and a further miss with the SIG. The Glock feels smoother to me, but I didn't do terrible with either one. I think I'd feel comfortable shooting either one. I just like the way the Glock feels better. I think it might be the smaller grip. And what I noticed when I was first shooting the SIG, my thumb was on top of the slide release here, and it was bothering me. So when I hold the SIG, I have to readjust my grip and lie it below it. Otherwise, it hurts my thumb when I shoot. So just a little adjustment. Mac's gonna do some shooting now, and he'll give you his thoughts on the 365 in 380.
I'm gonna start off with the Glock, and I'm gonna start off a little bit different than Stav. I got the target about 5 yards away, and I'm gonna try 5 rounds in a 1-hole drill for each, just to see what kind of accuracy I can get with each one of them. Then we'll move on to rhythm fire drills and things like that.
Now the SIG.
Glock, SIG.
Both good groups.
Yeah, one's a little bit right and left, one's a little bit up and down. I'd say roughly the same size. I can't.
Looks like a butterfly.
Well, you know how much of an artist I am, baby. So I don't know. 6 to 1, half dozen the other so far, and a self-defense pistol. Either one of those is plenty good enough. Let's go at about 7 yards and see if how they feel when they shoot a little faster. Let's try a 5-shot rhythm fire drill at about 7 yards.
This is the Glock. And the SIG.
And now let's try a SIG.
Look at that group. All right, there's the Glock at the top and the SIG. That's a great group with the SIG.
Yeah. That gun does feel good. I want to do that again just to see what's up.
Okay.
That's a little bit abnormal for me. Clearly I'm smashing that trigger, so let's try that again. Take 2.
Take 2. Glock.
SIG.
Interesting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or maybe that one. There's 5 in there somewhere. And I'm still shooting probably a little bit better with the SIG. I don't know exactly what to say just yet. I absolutely agree with you with the thumb placement. I feel like
Yeah, it's not just me.
It's like my thumb doesn't know where to go just yet. But I think that's just.
I think because we're used to.
That would come with time. I just have been carrying and holding this gun a lot, but
Right.
as far as shooting the gun, when I know my thumb's in the right spot, I get 0 complaints thus far. In fact, you know, proof's in the pudding. So we'll see what's up. We'll keep shooting. I feel like the SIG has slightly less recoil, and I don't know if the guns are heavier. We should weigh them and see what we do there, because I feel like the Glock is snapping a little bit more.
Doesn't everyone bring a scale to the range? Okay, 14¼ ounces for the Glock, with no rounds in it. (15 7/8 ounces for the SIG. So the SIG's heavier. I felt like I was a little more flinchy with the SIG for some reason. Maybe because I'm used to the Glock's trigger. I don't know. But they're both very pleasant to shoot. I wouldn't turn one away if anyone wanted to give me one.
Let's put up new paper and shoot again.
All right, we're gonna put up a new target. All right, since Mac did a 1-hole drill with both of them, I'm gonna try, and hopefully I can keep them all kind of within 1 hole. I'm gonna shoot the Glock first.
What happened there?
I don't know, I was in my head. All right, let's try the SIG. I'm still pretty happy with that. It's always my last round. It keeps me humble. SIG, Glock. Pretty good, right? I got 3 in 1 hole there. Proud of me?
Always.
Now I'm gonna put the target all the way to the back and we'll see what it's like to shoot at distance. So we're at 50 feet. I'm going to shoot the Glock first again. Then we'll bring it in. I'll mark any misses I have. I'm going to aim at the center with both guns. So I'm going to mark the Glock rounds with a blue pen, blue marker, and then we'll see where the SIG hits. All right, SIG. I got one way up high. I'm gonna mark these ones with the red marker. Ouch, ouch. Okay. I did a little better with the Glock there. I don't know why the SIG just feels a little snappier in my hands. You said the opposite was true for you. Let's see how you do. All right, let's see how Mac does. High expectations. No pressure. All right, 50 feet with the Glock 42. Very nice group. Nice job, babe.
I think maybe I want to move my sight a little bit to the right.
Yeah, it's hitting a little to the left, isn't it? All right, now he's gonna try the same thing with the SIG. You kept them all in there.
I think I'm more consistent with the Glock. I'd say I'm more consistent with the Glock, but I definitely do like the SIG. There's something to that. I do like having extra ammo. That's like the elephant in the room we haven't talked about. Is there's 10 plus 1 right now in it. So those 10 round mags rather than 8 round mags, I'd say the way I carry it, you know, that's probably what you're looking at. But sometimes you carry it with a 6 round mag, and now when you're going from 10 to 6, that's a difference. 4 rounds is worth talking about. So yet another gun that could end up coming home with us at some point.
As my husband would say, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Whatever that means.
Don't forget about capacity.
Right, capacity matters. 10 versus 8 or 6. I don't know. Is it enough for me to switch from carrying the Glock 42 to a SIG 365 380? I don't know. I like them both. If you guys have tried them both, or one or the other, let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments.
Hey Glock, make higher capacity magazines for your 42. Even if they stick out the bottom. Make 10 round magazines for your Glock 42 made by Glock, and you won't lose us.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed watching us shoot those guns, giving you our first thoughts on the 365 and 380, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay safe. Bye.